watching us. We're Paul and Tan, and together with our troopy Simba, we're out and about exploring this magnificent country. We're currently on our way to Cape Arid, and we're happy that you could join us. Enjoy the video. Welcome back to our bumpy ride. We are travelling out to Cape Arid. So we are right on the edge of the national park right now. We had an option back there to actually go into the national park to a campground, which was only, I don't know, a few k's down the road. There was a sign on the sign that said, "Tighten your bra straps, hold on to your dentures, 5 kilometres of hell coming up." So there was a big snake on the road back there. Whoa, he was just basking. So we decided we potentially will go down that road a bit later, but as it's only mid-morning, we thought if we go all the way down there and it's hell and the road's hell, and then we don't really want to come back out and go back in again. So we're just going to try a different track. This one goes into the guts of the national park, sort of the more off-road type of tracks. So we're gonna try it. Look, if it turns out bad, we'll just turn around and go back. This road's not too bad at all, is it? No. So we're not really sure what to expect. Oops, we haven't been this way before, but we have been to this national park once before, just for a day trip a few years ago. We don't know what's going to happen today. We are planning to stay out here tonight, all things going well. Yeah.
Having said that, someone did tell me that it's an area that's renowned for snakes.
Oh, brilliant.
And we've only just got on this road and we've already passed one that was about 6 foot long. Yeah.
Yeah, great. Feeling really great about that now. Thanks. Anyway, and one of the roads that we're going down is called Poison Creek Road. So, yeah, take that how you think it should be taken. Anyway, we'll keep you tuned in with this track and where we end up shortly. Okay, the road keeps going.
Okay.
According to this, the road keeps going.
Have a look, see where we are.
Yeah. Yeah, so the road keeps going, then there's a track called Poison Creek Road, Poison Creek Track. So you can see the road gets decidedly narrower all of a sudden. We're going to give this one a crack. Not really sure what's happening with this track, but it's got really narrow and there's lots of like branches and that sticking out. Paul doesn't want to scratch the car up, which is fair enough. So on the map it just looks like a straight road. I'm not really sure. I can get out and pull the trees back if it's just this section. Keep going. I can't get past the car. that was a bit of a heavy thing, that branch. Okay, let's go.
What was that?
Well, that was the branch that I couldn't grab. Do you want me just to walk?
Oh, it's too dark. It doesn't look like there's any opportunity to turn around either. Oh. I'm not doing this for 50 kilometres or 20 kilometres or whatever.
After a few expletives and some horrible scratching sounds, we finally found a point of the track that we could attempt to turn Simba around and get the hell out of there. Can you turn it and go forward a bit? Yeah. Okay, stop. Yeah, keep going. Do you want to let me get in front?
Yeah.
I'll walk in front.
I think the bigger issue is the one on the left.
Yeah.
Can you get past this one?
No, do you want me to keep going?
The one on the left.
Oh, you're gonna run over my toes. You're gonna have to go that way. You're gonna run over my feet. Shit. Yeah, go. Stop. Just keep going forward, not reverse. Go forward.
I don't know where your feet are.
Go forward. My feet are right next to the bloody tyre, like about a centimetre away.
Right,
Yeah, go.
pull the tree back.
Oh.
I'd suggest that track is probably used by people that have vehicles that are a fair bit older and don't really care about them getting scratched up, but I'm not putting this through 20 kilometres of literally doing 1 kilometre an hour, listening to trees scrape down the side of your car, just to get to a campground that we have no idea whether it's any good or not. So that sort of stuff just doesn't interest me, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, the map, looking at the map, you can see that line. You can see where we are now heading backwards. That line looks like actually, it doesn't even say track. It says it's a proper road. Well, I'm going to call BS to that because it's not a proper road at all. And you can see the campgrounds down in the bottom right corner. That's where we were aiming to go. But judging by what we've just seen, no thanks. So we're going to head back to the campground that is halfway along this purple line that you can see there, and we're going to go back down to that. That's the one where we've got to hold on to our dentures. So
I mean, it would be slow old progress working your way through the rest of that track.
yeah, probably.
So what's the point, really? I mean,
Yeah, okay. Well, we tried it, and yeah, didn't seem like it was going to be that enjoyable. Like, we don't mind doing the bumpy tracks at all, but it's scratching the bejeebers out of the car doesn't really appeal that much to us, does it? And then knowing that you've got to turn around and come back out that way, it's the only way out.
It wasn't the track itself wasn't too rough, or it wasn't boggy or anything like that, but you're going to get scratched to bits going down there.
All those branches too were all banksias, and they are solid wood. Hey, you can't just. I mean, not that you would. You shouldn't be having to break them off, but you couldn't anyway. They need to be sawn. It's pretty hard wood. So no, it wasn't ideal. Anyway, we have turned around. We're going back
200-point turn.
We might see that snake though if it's still basking. Keep our eyes peeled. Yeah. I don't know what I captured with that footage. I just had the camera on the whole time, so you may have heard some expletives in there. I'll try to bleep them out. And yeah, Paul did a very clever 100-point turn with a bit of odd guidance from me anyway. Okay, so here we go. We're back on the road. Geez, he's not happy, hon. He's far out. He's a big bugger. He's not happy. Yuck. He raised his head at me and put his teeth out. That would be, hey?
Put his teeth
fangs. Whatever those things are that poison. He would be poisonous. Ugh. Doesn't look like it's been graded in a million years. Ugh. Paul's got his really enthused face on. Oh, the joys of four-wheel driving and camping. Gotta love it. I hope it's worth it when we get there. This could be a positive sign. Changes to a white one. It's not as bad. Yeah. So in the distance, you can kind of see some mountains, maybe mountains, islands. I'm not sure what they are at this point, but getting closer to the coast. Road's a bit better now, thank goodness. So down this part of Cape Arid National Park, there are supposedly 2 campgrounds. Both of them are managed by Parks and Wildlife or the Esperance Council, not really sure. One is called Belinup and the other one is Yokinup Mia Mia or something. Not sure. There's a collection station and a ranger station here. Not sure that there'll be anyone here, but we've got our parks pass, which saves us $17. Yeah, no ranger, just a collection station. Yep. Would be pretty rough sitting out here all day, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Probably get half a dozen cars a day, I reckon. Wowee, look at that.
Right, what do we got here?
Well, we can go to Tagon Beach. I think we've been there before.
Dolphin.
Let's go there first before we go to the
Thomas
campsite.
Campsites are down here. No
Yep.
turning area for caravans and trailers.
Let's go that way and then we can explore that and then go to the setup. So Tagon Beach and Dolphin Cove, was it called? Yep, all right, let's go and have a look at that. I'll just open the window so you can see, hopefully, the coastline. Skies look a little bit ominous today, but I think we'll be okay. It's unbelievable the sorts of vehicles that you see down some of these tracks, hey? I don't know if you saw that. That was looked like just a camper van, just a van, a basic van. That we've just come
whiz-banger.
Yeah, whiz-banger. We've just come off those corrugations, and these tracks are not for the faint-hearted. And this van, it looks like it's already dropping to bits.
I think that's what happens. The backpackers buy the van, travel in it for a while, and then they just flog it onto the next one, and then they flog it onto the next one.
Till they just
and they all do this
fall
stuff
to bits.
until eventually the thing just
falls apart.
Totally dies in the arse.
Well, they're not four-wheel drive vans either, so the suspension would be shot. Anyway, here we go. Okay, Tagon Beach, a little Tagon. Let's go to this one first, and then we'll go down to that one. This coastline is beautiful. So, geographically, if you go a little bit further east than here, you basically come as far as you can go east before you get to the Bunda Cliffs. So we are in a really remote spot. We'll go to the lookout first and see if it's worth a look. Yeah, so it is extremely remote. Whoa-wee.
Let's look out.
Oh yeah, let's go for a bit of a walk. It's actually a calmer around this side, isn't it? Look at that beach down there. I wonder if this is that Dolphin Cove. Oh, gosh. That is spectacular. So can you see there's one of those flotation device things down there, so you must be able to get down there.
For fishing.
Well, look at this place. Incredible. So they must be islands, hey?
I can't quite figure out what's mainland and what's not.
Well, this is all mainland, but at some point behind, but that beach is beautiful. So we're now on our way to the campgrounds. There are 2 of them down here, as I mentioned before. We're going to go and have a look at them and check out which one best suits us for tonight. And then we'll probably set up.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, set up because it's almost lunchtime. So set up. Everything revolves around food. Yeah, we'll set up and get ourselves organised and maybe explore the place on foot if it's explorable. Okay, so we've just had a drive around the, what's it called?
Yokinup
Mia Mia Campground. There's campground hosts here. So I think these are $15 a night. There's plenty of camp spots available. They look like really decent sites, big and level. There's about 15 sites, and probably 5 or 6 of them are being used right now. So we're going to go and have a look at the other one down the road, Belinup, and we'll decide which one we're going to stay at. This one's up on a hill. It's not close to the ocean. It's quite a way back. So we'll see what the other one's like. I think the other one's on the Rivermouth. So this one looks like it's on a bit of an inlet. So we'll have a bit of a look and see what this one's like. Same, it's $15 a night, which is pretty cheap, isn't it? And they've got toilets, and that one up there also had a camp kitchen. So it looked like it was pretty decent. No bins, you've got to take your rubbish, which is pretty normal. So self-registration, that one's got a picnic bench. Nice. So this one's a massive site. Got a picnic table, which is always a bit of a bonus. You're not too far from the ablutions, which is good.
So at the moment.
All right, we'll go and get set up and we'll show you around. So to make life easy for levelling up, we have like a spirit level in the car near the driver's seat, just above Paul's head. And he can usually tell straight away if the car needs levelling up. So we have a couple of pieces of wood that we carry around in our dirty gear bag. Stop! And we just use that to level up. Usually works most of the time. Yep. Okay, mate. Do you want to film him?
He's a big boy.
What is he? What do we do? Just stand here and wait?
No, just wander on by.
What if he runs up you?
If you stay on the right hand side of me, then he's going to go up your leg first.
Oh, he was just standing there.
Mm.
Okay, let's just walk.
See ya.
Where is this? Thomas River.
That's Thomas River.
That's
here.
Thomas River.
Yeah.
This is the Thomas River mouth.
This is Belinup Beach.
Yep. Wild out down here. It is wild. When the river's broken through, I can imagine it would be really pretty. But I don't know when there'd be a season where you don't get wind down here, do you reckon?
Pretty full on most of the time.
Yeah. Paul seems to think we've been down here before when the river was broken through. And there was cars crossing it?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I don't remember it. Hey, we're back. Just thinking back to that track earlier on, that the track with all the brambles and bushes and whatever that we couldn't get through. We have seen a map here at the campground, and it basically shows us that that is a farm track. So the maps that we have didn't show that, they just showed it as being a normal road. It didn't even show it as being a track. But what actually happened was the road ended and it went to that track, which is not accessible for everybody. It's accessible for farm vehicles. So we were supposed to have turned off, back up to another road a bit earlier, which would have taken us down to the track that we needed to be on. But where's the signage? I mean, we would have done 15 k's up that road. Do you reckon, to get to that track? And there was no signage at all to say that it wasn't, the track didn't continue on. And there wasn't even any signage to say it was a farm track, actually. It was only that we just saw it on a map here at the campground. So, I don't know. I don't know what's happened to this. I've got the camera facing me. I was supposed to be filming down the road and I filmed me.
Well, it's been an adventure, but please stay with us for next week's episode when we continue our travels in southwest WA. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Cheers!